Hello. Just getting situated here. I was prepping for the stream and we managed to get a late start on dinner. So I apologize for my tardiness, but we're here now. Tonight I'm going to continue my plates and placemats stream series. We're working on Easter tonight, and I've got these adorable plates and even more adorable ribbon. For the placemats. So I started cutting some out. I'm gonna finish cutting out my plates, and then we might actually be able to get a good portion of stock done tonight. So I am very excited about that. How is everyone doing tonight? Did everyone have a nice weekend? For any mothers who watch my videos, happy Mother's Day to you. I hope you got the wonderful day you deserve, whether you are a biological mother, an adoptive mother, a stepmom, a mom figure somebody else looks up to, whether you want to be a mom and have not had the chance to, whether you are a plant or fur baby mom, thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. You are so loved and appreciated, and I hope somebody told you that today. Hello, how are you? So I have to show you guys these plates. They are so cute. Good to hear. Glad to hear it. Look how cute. (1/35) scale. So is that... That's a little bit bigger than quarter scale for us, which is 1/48. Is that a train scale? Military models. Aha! Yeah. I just, my thing about scales is, I guess because I grew up working in dollhouse scales, which is either 1/12, 1/24, 1/48, or 1/144, it makes sense to do the conversions. But when I think about train or military or like the Warhammer or Dungeons and Dragons miniatures, the scales don't make sense to me. Trains does, now that I understand how that works. At least I think I'm correct in assuming this. It's... Nope, lost it. I thought I knew. Now I don't. That's so nice. But the other sizes just don't make sense to me. Yeah, that's my side project that I'm working on is in HO train scale. And I love it because you can see the detail without sacrificing for size. And it's so versatile, and you can find, like, the things I'm looking for in HO train scale, I wouldn't think I'd be able to find it, because I would think a lot of people would stick to, you know, cityscapes or countryside or like trains, you know. It wouldn't be as nonsensical. It'd be very militant in what is available. And, you know, I looked up on a whim HO train scale coffin, like what you would bury someone in, and they had vampires and they had zombies and they had like aliens, and they had just the sheer amount of things. I'm like, this is going to be the easiest project I have ever worked on. Everything is going to go fine. What am I trying to find? Well, yeah, things like that. Vampires, zombies, Old West, like, just... The project I am working on, and it's my Patreon project, so I don't like to talk about it a lot, because I kind of want to save it for my Patreon, but in essence, it is taking my favorite band's work, all of their songs, and incorporating each song, whether it's a song meaning, lyrics, title, just an image that I get from the song, and incorporating it into a city. And they have 99 songs, so I have to have at least 99 references, but I know that I'll have more because a lot of the songs are very imagery filled. But the feel I want to go with is post-apocalyptic city meets Old West revival meets vampire invasion. Shapeways? No, but I'm gonna be Shapeways. I have used I've used Gold Rush Bay and what's the other one? Gold Rush Bay and Outlands so far. But Shapeways, if they've got some neat stuff, I will definitely look into them. And other stuff I'm just finding, like Pricer has, Pricer? Whatever that train brand is, has a lot of stuff. Notch has a lot of stuff. Knock. I am really bad with pronunciation. But even just the main brands of HO makers has, like, available things that I didn't think they would. Thank you. It is funny though, going into local train shops in my town or around my town. We have, I think, at least 5 train shops or hobby shops, and when I go in there, I am the only girl in there, and they do not want to talk to me. Except the one shop is really nice, but like a lot of them, it just seems like they could not be bothered. I live in New Jersey, so close enough. Is PA known? Well, I guess PA is known for their trains. They've got a whole bunch of famous railways around there. It is just very funny to me going in there and being like, oh, I have all of these questions, and how do you go about doing this? And they're like, well, you could do this. It's like, okay, but will you? No. Okay, what? I'm looking for this thing. Okay. Are you gonna help me? Maybe. Alright. Just a whole bunch of grumpy old men. Not wanting to be bothered about their hobby. Bergen County. Ah, that's not too far. We have a Bergen County. Oh, you were born in Bergen County. Okay, New Jersey. I was like, there's a Bergen County in New Jersey. Why is there one in PA? And raised in PA. Okay. Yeah, I'm a South Jersey girl. And I live pretty close to Philly now. Like, if I stand on my roof, I can see Philly. Which is fun. My husband doesn't like that I can do that, but, you know. If he doesn't want to do it, don't get up on the ladder. Oh, wow. Massachusetts is a little bit of a hike, but it might be worth it. I was looking at this one piece. I can't remember who had made it. I could probably look it up real quick. But it's completely out of stock and they no longer make it. Notch, N-O-C-H. Is that Notch or Knock? Is that German? They made this concert, like, stage with lights and the microphones or not the microphones, but the speakers and everything like that. It's a gorgeous piece, and it's like a $250 piece. But I cannot find it anywhere. It is pork roll, not Taylor ham. Taylor ham is a brand. Pork roll is the product. It's also Wooder. We also have Wooder ice. We have hoagies. Yeah. Uh-huh. Knock. Thank you. I thought it was German. A lot of train stuff. Excuse me. A lot of train stuff is German. There is... Jeez. Been hacking all day. There is a model train, an HO model train display up in Flemington, New Jersey. Right across, almost across the way from New Hope, PA. Maybe a couple towns over from, like, Lambertville and all of that. And it is phenomenal if you've never been to that. We went as my Christmas present last year. And I was blown away. I know there are zombies available. I know there are zombies available in, like, the military and the Warhammer scales. I needed an HO. If I go any bigger than an HO train scale project, I'm pretty sure my husband will blow a casket. I already have a room devoted to my 1/12 scale dollhouses. I can't take up another room. Not that he is not supportive. He is very supportive of my hobbies, but there's only so much space in our house. See, the weird thing is he loves trains. Like, not model trains, but he loves, like, high-speed rails and has this huge fascination, like, the Japanese railway system. And he likes... Like, he likes to look at model trains, but I don't think he's interested in collecting them. Here's the fun part, though. I'm not collecting any trains for my project, which makes a lot of the train people that I talk to very awkward, suddenly. I just want the scenery and the buildings. I don't need a train. I have to figure out the lighting and the landscape and the how to make buildings look like they got melted by a bomb and things like that. It's a very slow project. I don't have a lot of time to work on it with everything else I have going on, but it just started another piece of it, so I'll have Patreon content this month. What you got for me? Oh, that's neat. No, I have to show you this one. It was so, I mean, that one was really cool, but Joe Scale Concert. Ugh, leaning forward hurts my stomach. I just ate a whole bunch of sushi and I can't. Check that out. I'm sure it could build something, but so much sushi. Why did I do that? Why do I always do this to myself? What will go on? I am ever impressed with things. It's probably my biggest flaw, is that I am just interested in everything. Oh, I follow these guys on Instagram. Yeah, their stuff is out of this world. If I ever get to Germany, it's definitely on the to-do list. Yeah, like, I got 3 regular rolls and then a specialty roll, and I'm just so full. Yeah, it's beautiful. We're talking about trains, Nexus. It's like it was too much. Oh, look at our bunnies, Nexus. You'll appreciate the bunnies. If it'll focus, that would be great. There you go. Cute, right? I already have my piles cut out. It's like I came prepared. And it's also why I was late to starting stream. That and the sheer amount of sushi I just ate. So if you hear me hemming and hawing about too much food, that's why. Whoa, thanks. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, whether you're, like I said earlier, whether you're a biological mom or a stepmom or a fur baby mom or you want to be a mom, moms near and far, happy Mother's Day. You are all loved and appreciated. And I hope somebody told you that today. So yeah, we're talking about trains. How I'm working on a train scale project minus the trains. And how easy it is to find things in the scale that I'm working in, even with the weird things that I'm looking for. Vampires? Easy. Bombed out buildings? Cool, can do. Zombies? You got it. It is... HO, man. This is like... HO is the 1/12th scale of trains, I think. Just anything you want, we got it, baby. We're good. I was itching to work on my HO train scale project, even though I did not get far today. But I started my next piece. So if you do follow my Patreon, a piece will be up soon. Yeah, my rock band scene. The second city I'm going to put in my house. Much to my husband's chagrin. I'll just get another shed. Put it out in a shed. Dig another basement. A basementier basement. Right? That's where most people keep their trains. Oh, Micromark. I have yet to look into Micromark for minis, and I should have. Yeah, Micromark's got some good stuff. I was just talking about you, Redbeard. I was telling my husband that you were going to call me out for being tired on the stream, because I am tired on the stream. And you always seem to call me out about it. Which is not a bad thing. I laugh every time, but... I am, like, deliriously tired. Which is probably why I'm so chatty tonight. Ooh! What? Yeah, well... Thanks, buddy. You got a new site from a club member. Cool. Get it to me. Mostly build military models and larger scale figures. If I had the space, I would be into all of the miniatures. I told my husband one of these days I would love to buy a building and just have a miniature display. You know, dream big, right? Like, have an expansion of Blackberry and Blueberry Hollow and like the Fairyway Woods and Poppy Seed Park and Scooterbug Lake and Scooterbug Pond, excuse me, and have just the entire world mapped out in this little building for people to come and visit. That's not going to happen, but it would be great if it did. Like, the market would have to crash for me to be able to build or to own another building. Ooh, that's so big. Train club. club. I say, knowing I already have a million things on my plate. I don't even have time to join a mini club. Except these ladies in Dollhouse Miniatures, they like to meet at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday in North Jersey. How do you expect? And then they complain that they can't get young group members. Yeah, because you're meeting at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. I'm working. Can't just up and leave my job to go make minis with you, Joan. I'm gonna bookmark a lot of things here. I'm being told a lot of different things. I have to look into Shapeways, Micromark, Hobby. What was that? Hobby Inc. Yeah, someone has to call me out, I guess. Start my own club. I don't even know where that is. Karlstadt? That's a North Jersey place. That sounds like a North Jersey place. I think there's a train club around here, but yeah, start my own mini club. Because I need more things to do. It's like, that's the gateway to starting my own show or convention. And Lord knows that's not happening. So, somebody asked me, they're like, oh, you know, if Philly Miniature ever needed a new show organization person, you know a lot of miniaturists, would you do it? I'm like, hell no. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, oh, it was my therapist. They're like, well, you said you'd never get into selling miniatures. And I'm like, right. And then I lied to myself. And she goes, yeah, are you lying to yourself about wanting to start a show? And I'm like, I don't want to start a show. That's so much work. She's like, it is. And you know yourself. I'm like, shh. Devil on my shoulder, that woman. Having faith in me when I don't need it. Super small dimension basswood, okay. Why is it only guys are into trains? It seems. Do you see a lot of ladies in trains? Because I rarely see ladies in the train shops. Not that it's a bad thing, but I feel like every train shop I go into, there's always just a bunch of grumpy old men named Jim. Or like Carl. Oh, nice. Is she still into trains or anything miniature? aerospace engineer. So she's making giant things. Quite the opposite. Holy crap. Good for her. Smarty pants here. And a mechanical engineer, dude. Congratulations. You must be very proud. She could build you a train. Good for her. Wow. Trains are an expensive hobby. Well, minis. Just any minis. Very expensive. Military... words. Bailey, try this again. Military figures and... any scale. They're just... yeah. Some of these pieces I'm buying. Like the people? If you don't get a bulk pack of people, these like 6-piece people kits are like $25 a pop. My buddy keeps asking me if I've worked on my HO project, and he's like, come on, what's holding you up? I'm like, money, dude. That's expensive. Like, after business costs of running the mini stuff, then I can afford train stuff. Let me pay, like, my materials and convention costs first. Whew. So, like, since you were 1? Aha! I was close. Sure. Nexus, you would know a lot about that. old were you, Nexus, when you started making minis? Yeah, so about the same. And I know I started collecting when I was 8. So it's a good age to get into a hobby like that. We're gonna have all of our stock done and a demo of plates. Look at me. I finally cut out all of the banner pieces for the baby shower stuff, and the plates that I had made previously. I am so sick of cutting things out. I've been bringing them to work on during my breaks. And the guy that sits next to me at lunch is like, you're gonna have nightmares about cutting things out. Yes. Huh? No, I'm not Mod Podging. I don't think it's necessary. They're just paper plates. They're not gonna be like fancy. M60A1 tank. That's cool. Do you have pictures? Do you post them online? I would love to see them. I know some people aren't big on the social media thing, but I do love to see pictures. I need to even look up what that looks like in real life. 60. Ooh, cool. That's neat. just want to go in one of those, like in real life. Sure. Nice. I will join that right now. Your brother had some issues, Nexus. My brother never touched my minis because he was like, I put the fear of God into him early on. But really, I didn't have to worry about him so much. Turns out, as much as I had to worry about my grandmother, who like created the bears, touching my dolls, well, touching my dollhouses, because I was showing her my finished dollhouse when she had come out when I had turned 18, and she started doing like the thing you do with dolls. The whole in the dollhouse, right? And that's fine. But then she put like the bears in bed together in a not sleepover kind of way. And I was appalled. Not because it was my grandmother, but because this is my innocent world of innocence, and outside of my innocent world of innocence, anything is acceptable, and I have no, like, qualms with any sort of discussion on that. Don't desecrate my bears. I don't care if you created them. This is my place, and innocence happens here. This is my world of safety. I didn't tell her that. I just, like, let her do her thing. And then when she walked out of my room, quickly fixed it. And no, of course not. Like, they cuddle and that's sweet. But, like, they weren't, there was more going on to that than just cuddling. And also my grandmother. Why? Of all people. Of all people. I didn't think it would be her. My other grandmother. Ugh. But my maternal grandmother? No. Like, my paternal grandmother was like a teenager at heart. She was feisty, and she would ask me about boys and Lover's Lane and all of that, and my maternal grandmother took me to Disney and felt very much less like that was a topic of conversation until I was much older. And it just broke my brain a little bit for her to be playing with my bears like that. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you? What is going on? Oh no. All of her dolls? Oh my gosh. That's intense. No, that was always off limits for my brother and I. Like, we could verbally and, like, I mean, we never did physically fight much, but never destroying property, especially if it was artwork. That was off limits. That was bad form. If you're gonna fight, do it mentally. Emotional trauma. Don't destroy something. Especially because my brother's bigger than me by like 100 pounds and half a foot. So, like, if I tried to get physical at my brother, if he wanted to, he could squash me. Did he? No. Because he knows I can fight better. But, like... But I'd never destroy any of his things. That's just cruel. No, we didn't physically fight much. Not until we were older, really. When we were younger, we just kind of ignored each other. You know, Eric would get emotional and I would just kind of... It was more of a verbal thing, like a yelling match if we did fight. But, like, as we got older, I kind of had to put the fear of God into him because he loomed over me once and I knocked him straight in his chest. And he didn't mess with me anymore. The one time he grabbed me up by my wrists and I couldn't get out, and the fear of God, suddenly, that I had to, like, turn on my powers a little bit. To, like... get my way out of that one, because that boy could kill me. If he really wanted to. If he wasn't so afraid to, he could. Just squish me like a bug. Oh, that's not fun. Hi, Scaled Crafts, how are you? We're just talking about sibling rivalry and trains and all sorts of things here. It's a chatty night. We've got all sorts of people in here. Nexus and Menchu and Redbeard. Long day, huh? Yeah. I hear that. Look, we got stock done. So there's 3 different bunnies on the plates. I have to find them all. 1, 2, 3. They're so cute. I saw them and I was like, I have to have them. Look at them, they're so cute. Oh, that's a bummer. probably better in the long run. I hope you are happier and healthier now. Not worth the time of day, then. Okay. Ooh, nice. Do you have a new website that I have to add to my to the free miniaturist directory, or what? Will you let me know? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, directory. Thank you, Nexus. It's just not... brain cells not happening. I was telling my husband earlier, it was like I made a noise. He goes, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I don't know. And then there was a long pause and he went back to doing what he was doing, and I just looked at him and went, "Help." And he goes, "Help with what?" And I was like, "I don't know. It's like the check engine light is on, but it's for something dumb and I don't know what it is." You know, you ever have one of those days? He said it's like, I don't know, the gas cap's not on all the way. or like the tire pressure is just slightly too low. I don't know. I just help. The car's making a noise, but it's still functioning. I'm allowed to use car analogies. My maiden name is Car. Running jokes. Ha ha ha. My entire life. But I don't know. Just things hurt for no reason. I don't need the bag. 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 It's not a good bag. That had glitter on it and it's on me. Oh no. I don't know that if Warrior knows about the directory, but I'll put it in the thing. Yeah. Well, I hope that your life is better now, especially with your smarty pants daughter. Good for you. Huh? What do you use to do your newsletter? Can I ask? Newsletter? Newsletter? Do I have a newsletter? The blog? I use WordPress for all of my blogs. All of them. I have a mailing list that I just do through email, and that's very rare. Wrong person. The newsletters that you might be talking, well, anytime I have mentioned a newsletter, it's been like the Blackberry Hollow newsletters that my grandmother would write to my brother and I, and those have been posted on the blog. But they're not, yeah, I don't put out a newsletter. Aww. I'm so glad, Warrior. Warrior, Manchu, what do you prefer? I can't recall. Tranquil noises. Look how cute these ribbons are. Do you prefer Manchu or Warrior, or as a shorter? I can call you Old Manchu Warrior if you prefer. Okay. Look how cute. Look, there's bunnies. Oh, focus. Bunnies. Crisscrosses. Bunny paws. Hearts and bunnies and flowers. And carrots. And stripies. I think what we're gonna do for Easter is it's gonna be a Mod Podge here of, is there wire? No. Oh, yes, there is. That's fine. I think I'm just gonna do one of each in a pack. So don't do a newsletter. I would have a mailing list that people can sign up for, and then just design one in like a PDF or an image and attach it to the email. I like all of them. I think they're all so cute. I want to do maybe, I don't know. I'm having if I do one of each, that seems a bit much. Like almost not matchy enough. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, you get what you pay for, right? 9th Infantry Regiment for 4 years. Thank you for your service. Manchus, nice. Love it. You're right. Sometimes you get what you pay for. What if I do those two together? Maybe those two together, these two together, and these two together? Ooh. Very cool. Oh, reenactors. How cool is that? Thank you for sharing. Oranges together. What? There is no orange. What do you mean, this? Diagonal and the carrots, okay. Paws and bunnies. Okay. I know, it's hard. No, wait. Wait. It's hard. Okay. This is good? This is what you want? Is this what you want from me? Gosh. How am I out of tissues? Oh, paper towels. That's amazing. I'm sure you got a lot out of it. That's a brotherhood that those bonds are hard to break. Do the blues match? Yes. Put the two checked ones together. Ooh, nice. You do you. I'm just gonna start on the project. I know how you are, so I'm just gonna work. The Outer Banks. Nexus. It's a place. Okay. No, it's the... You need to get out more. Cute. Alright, we're gonna have to do this a smart way. What is... 3... Take this wire out. We will not keep the wire because we do not need the wire. We don't need it. surprises. These I don't think will even need trim. I think they're cute as they are, and I'll just fray check. Do I glue the cut edges? Yeah, so I will. I'll use just a Dritz fray check for it. But that's not something I'm going to do tonight, because this is kind of prototyping, seeing what works as a set. Where's the end of this tape? And just kind of going from there, seeing what trims I will need for my previous projects, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up something at a local shop, because I need to get like a 3mm satin ribbon for a bunch of these. What? A note. Oh, it's like a Pinterest kind of thing, except better. Well, Nexus, I'm glad you know yourself. Nexus, can you text it to me so I can look at it later? I actually don't use my computer a lot for organization or like technology. I like having a notebook, and the bullet journal is helping with that, but I used to just keep I lost it. What's the notebook called? Nexus. Like a marble notebook. Starts with a C. Composition. Just a composition notebook. Stream your builds. Cool. Yeah. Research, media, typing, that's about it. I don't like being organized on it. Gaming, sometimes, rarely. Yes. Not that I want to preface. I want to support you. I don't always have time to watch streams. So if I follow you, you'll have another follower at least. No, you just go to his Twitch. You click his username access. Tuesday and Thursday evenings. Well, Tuesday... And that's Eastern time? Because you said you're in PA. Oh, you live in New England. Okay. Raised in PA. Got it. Cute. One set down. 2 to go. Do I have a what? I don't know what a speed square is. I don't know what you're saying. 90-degree thingy. Use your words, Nexus. I am struggling. Maybe use your internets. All 3 brain cells are working on overdrive today. I'm gonna need more than a 90-degree thingy as a descriptor. Bing? Who uses Bing? No. I don't have that. Probably. Somewhere. Bing, it's the Edge browser. Well, then change it. You can change your browser. Or you can change your search page. I know, it's asking a lot. I'm sorry. Well, weird. Probably because of your firewalls. Or whatever you have set up. I don't know. Technology baffles me. Firefox. Oh, okay, here's the question. Which one's the primary ribbon? Bunnies? I think bunnies. I think this is our... I think this is our heads of the table. Brave. Access. So shiny. Sorry. Bunnies. I think bunnies is the main or the sides, and I think this is the heads of the table. Rather, that way. Yeah, that's what I thought. Loud. I need... What? What? I need a mini square. I need a lot of things. Just saying. If anyone wants to support me, they can always subscribe to my Patreon and send me money. Yeah. Oh my gosh, where are we? Why, is it giving you anxiety for me to be working with a ruler? Hey, at least I have a ruler and I'm not doing it without. I'm just happy I broke out the rolly blade. I have a rolly cutter. What do you mean, what happened to it? Yeah, I'm using it. I've been using it. You're not paying attention to the stream, are you? I'm using it to cut my line, and then I have to cut through the wire with the scissors. Can I pull the wire through the entire roll of ribbon? Yeah, okay. Good. I'm glad we can. Some? Yeah, that's why I'm cutting the lengths that I need for each set, pulling the wire, and then cutting with the rolly blade again. You're not here, are you? You're not watching. You're just like... You're playing video games or something. Caught you. Get off your farm simulator. Or Mist, or whatever you're playing. Surprise, surprise. Alright, we got our 3 cute bunny sets. cute Easter sets. So cute. I love Easter, so I'm a little biased, but these are adorable. I'm very happy with them. I think other people will think they are also cute. Let's not do that. There we go, that's better. Yeah, I think these are my favorite. Close second. And I think I'll make maybe 2 more sets of each. Yeah, that would be good. 2 more sets of each, and then I'll have plenty for Philadelphia. Some are shorter? No, they shouldn't be. I think they're just crooked. But these are like quick prototype too, so they should all be 1 1/4 inches. Square. As square as they can be for fabric. I will shore them up and fray check them and make sure that they are nice and neat. Don't you worry. So I am gonna call it a night, I think. I need to go get a shower and just mellow out because my 3 brain cells don't want to function anymore. So I want to thank everybody for joining in tonight. It was a very chatty, wonderful stream. It was great to have everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the stream as well. So for those of you returning and who need a reminder, and for those of you new, my name is Bailey Carr Zimmerman. I am the owner of Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. Thanks, Redbeard, for finally tuning back in. Oh, you missed no glitter, don't worry. Commend me for being here, thank you. So many people tonight. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. That's alright, yeah. Listening does count. So I'm just showing off here. I'll show off my placemats that we got. We'll have 3 different Easter sets. So, where was I? Bailey Carr Zimmerman. I own Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I have been collecting miniatures for over 25 years, and I just started making in the last 3, almost 4 years. Holy crap. Where does the time go? While my Etsy shop does not have my things online at the moment due to the shows that I'm doing, you can check out my Etsy. You can check out my mom's stuff on my Etsy at blueberryhollowminis. If you want to check out my blog, I have been writing a food blog, Foods of the Hollows, based on stories that my grandmother had told me or wrote for me about Blackberry Hollow, because she had to write food in every single one of her stories. Almost every single one of her stories. I think there's 1 out of the 30-ish stories without food. You can check out that blog at blueberryhollowminiatures.wordpress.com. The year of meat? Oh, meat. Meat. think. You're throwing me off, Nexus. Blog, blueberryhollowminiatures.wordpress.com. I try to stream every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check me out at Twitch at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures, and the same on YouTube. While I have been really bad at uploading on time, I do try to put up the video on Mondays, so please check them out. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures and TikTok at Blueberry Hollow Minis. If you want to support me in a way that is not just liking, subscribing, commenting, or anything like that, while I do appreciate every single little like and comment I get, you can always support me on Patreon. That's where I have my HO train scale project. That's where I have all of my commission work that I put up. Any other little side projects that aren't necessarily miniatures, crafting, just things that don't fit in on my normal social media. You can check that out at Patreon at Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. And if you are a miniaturist yourself, know of any miniaturists, or just want to support the cause in some way or another, you can check out the free Miniaturist directory. It is a website that is compiling vendors, shows, clubs, podcasts, museums, recreationalists. It is a site completely designed and updated by me, completely free to access, completely free to join, bridging the gap between the older generation that struggles to get themselves online and the younger generation that struggles to find the shows and vendors that have been around for decades at this point. So check that out at freeminiaturistdirectory.wordpress.com, and if I've rambled through any of that too quickly, you can check out my link tree, which is linktr.ee/blueberryhollowminiatures, in my about section below, either on YouTube or in Twitch. You can find most of those links, and if you can find one of those links, you can find the others. I am gonna call it a night. Next week is the Lancaster show, from 10 to 4. It's at we'll find it. The website is miniatureshow.com, I think. Hold on, Lancaster Miniature Show. dollhouseminiatureshow.com. It is at the Farm and Home Foundation of Lancaster County at 1383 Arcadia Road in Lancaster, PA. 10 to 4, $7 for adults, $4 for children, 10 and under. There's about 30-ish vendors going. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 vendors going. And it's hosted by the same woman who puts on the Philadelphia Miniaturist. So, if you are in the Lancaster, PA area and you want to come check us out, I encourage you to do so. Come say hi at the very least. I will try to stream after that and recap the show, but no promises, because that's a 2-ish hour drive for me, so depending on how I feel after the show, I might not want to talk. Or I might not be able to, who knows. Grew up in Lancaster. Lancaster is lovely. Dutch Wonderland. We're not going to Dutch Wonderland. Might be across from Dutch Wonderland. I do love Lancaster, though. It is beautiful out there. I'm not going to Dutch Wonderland. But it might be across from that. I don't know, actually. So, if it is, that would be really funny. So I will try to recap, and then we get back into making plates and placemats with whatever I have on the schedule next, which is, let's see, what do I have scheduled for myself? I love that I set up this schedule for myself at the beginning of the year. Now I don't have to question what I'm doing, ever. Placemats for Dia de los Muertos / Cinco de Mayo. I love that we're doing only 2 holidays at once. That's great. And then we take a break from plates and placemats when we get into June. So that'll be fun. That'll be good. Ooh. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to wish everybody in here again a happy Mother's Day to you or your mothers and mother figures in your life. I am gonna go try not to fall asleep in the shower. I hope to see you guys next week. But again, if I don't, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do it Monday night. We'll see how that all goes. But thank you so much for all the support and all the love and all the well wishes on Mother's Day. You guys are great. Thanks again. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.